So I want to talk about how to get a building permit here in Ecuador. So the process is very similar to many other countries I've worked in. You basically have to do your drawings, hire an architect, a local architect. The best type of architect here in Ecuador is an architect that has lots of pull in the municipality. Don't just hire a guy who says he's an architect. Go inside the municipality itself and say, look, I need to hire a good architect that can get me a permit. That's the question. I need to get a permit. And if you don't get the right guy, it could take forever. You might never get it. So if you have a guy who has connections inside the municipality, it's a lot easier. So the process is very simple. You meet with the architect, you explain to him what you want, and you're not going to get what you want. You're going to get completely different drawings that make absolutely no sense as a North American. The first architect designed a white Carrera marble castle, and that's not what I asked for. We're 2.5 kilometers up from the nearest road. To carry those big marble slabs in would have taken forever. The second architect, I gave him a paper model that was completely ready to go with all the scales and angles of the roofs and all that stuff. And he too came up with a completely different design that made no sense. He had an open area in the middle of the building that had no roof over top of it, so it could rain inside there. Anyway, so we did agree on the first design that I did. He got the drawings ready. The drawings went into the municipality, and nothing happened, absolutely nothing. So we had to get lots of studies done, a soil test. We got the soil test done. We had to get the septic tank or biodigester figured out, so we hired a company to do that. That company picked a fight with the guys that actually approve that the septic tank or biodigester. They didn't want a biodigester. Our guy insisted on designing a system that ran off a biodigester. The head guy at Umapal wanted a septic tank, a double septic tank, which we did. But the only way I could get that resolved is by going in there myself several times and working together with this guy from Umapal. It took 7 months just to get the permit for the septic tank approved. After we had the septic tank approved and the soil test approved, we got our main drawings approved for the structure here. And the main drawings were basically made good enough for us to get a permit. After that, we basically built the building with the permit, and we're at this stage now where we're closing everything in. So the building permit process is very complicated. If you don't go after it yourself, it's almost impossible to get it done. So the secret is to bug the municipality yourself, go in there, ask them what status your permit is at, on and on. So you got to stay on top of them and get it done. Now, if you hired an architect that has a really good inside movement inside the municipality or the building department, I probably wouldn't have gone through all this trouble. So it probably is best just to hire a really good guy and pay a little bit extra and get it done quickly. That's the process of a building permit.